He's been. Chris has been working as a stand-up comic, but well, thank you so much for those kind words. It means a great deal that you're doing this for me. Thank you. He's a great songwriter here. I also wanted to acknowledge a much appreciated, many times nominated, but not yet inducted musician I had up on the stage with me, Leo Nocentelli from the Meters. So I saved up all my pocket money to buy my first beaten up old tom-tom. I think it was about £7 it cost me. And to hold this thing in my hands was a key to another world. And I had no idea then that it might lead me here today. I never actually made it as a drummer. I was full of enthusiasm, but not a whole lot of talent. But I snuck in here anyway. So I would say to all those people now at the start of that journey, but if you're exploring making music and looking at us old-timers getting our decorations, I'd say two things. Dream big and let your imagination guide you, even if you end up dressing as a flower or a sexually transmitted disease. They may think it's a little strange, they may laugh at you, but just do it. And secondly, surround yourself with brilliance. The brilliance of those you love being around and the brilliance of their talent. I've worked with so many amazing people through these years, and you can see from the musicians I have on the stage with me, I'm surrounded by great, and have always been, by great musicians, including some of the world's greatest drummers, which as an aspiring drummer has been a real thrill. But particularly from the beginning of my solo work, a man who sadly couldn't be with me tonight, but has been deputized by the legendary Pino Palladino, but Tony Levin, I want to mention. David Rhodes has been with me in the album process for so long too, on guitar. We've got the amazing Mano Katché and David Sanchez here tonight. We borrowed Mino Sinolu, and we have a wonderful vocalist, Jenny Abrahamson, who's been out touring with me. I also have had the great fortune to work with extraordinary engineers and producers, because they can make you sound good, and they give you a boot up the backside when you need it, and make sure they squeeze as much juice out of you as you can get. I've got an extraordinarily dedicated and loyal group of people who represent me and have worked with me for many years in the management team, agents, record company folk, and all the many talented folk that it takes to put a tour together. We have had for years and years an extraordinary crew who will do anything to get our show up and running, and whatever it takes. But so to all those people, I definitely wouldn't be here without all of the work you've done, and I really appreciate it. But in the end, the core of what you are and where you are is where your heart is, and it's those who you love and who love you. So I want to thank especially my dad for teaching me about the power of ideas, imagination, and science. My mum, who taught me about music and compassion. My amazing kids, two of whom are here tonight, the others are in the business of having babies, are grandchildren for me, but they inspire me and make me very proud. And I now have two grandchildren, and most of all, the person who has to suffer the most for the life that I've chosen, my incredible wife, Maeve, who's given me an extraordinary life. I love you so much. Watch out for music. It should come with a health warning. It can be dangerous. It can make you feel so alive, so connected to the people all around you, and connected to what you really are inside. And it can make you think that the world should and could be a much better place. And just occasionally, it can make you very, very happy. Thank you so much.